Here's a Reekin Havoc power play.
The month of November started with a hotly contested victory at Quad City. After a scoreless first period, Austin Alger scored an unassisted goal 7 minutes into period 2, his 6th of the season. The Storm came back to tie the game at 14-14. A power play goal at 16:51 of the third frame by Josh Kessner gave the Havoc a 2-1 victory. Charlie Risk and Alger assisted on that one. Huntsville had 34 shots on goal to Quad City's 27. Brian Wilson rejected 26 of those. An evenly divided 12 penalty minutes were recorded between the two teams. Kessner and Wilson were stars 1 and 2 of the game. The Havoc suffered their first loss of the year on Sunday in their second game of the Storm. Another opening period went by with no scoring, but an early power play goal by the home team drew first blood. Ethan Lindsay netted his third score of the year at 9:52. Dominic Procopio and Connor Fries were also in on the action. Greg McCabe, Terry Ryder, and Cole Reginato combined to put Huntsville ahead at 14:34. Quad City came back and put up 2 more on the board before Alger knocked one in 6 seconds before the end of the frame. Kessner and Dom assisted. The Storm scored 3 in the third, the last one an empty netter, but the Havoc could only manage one, a Kevin Weaver Vitale shot at 18:07, with Alger and Matt Ellen lending a hand for the final 6-4 score. Quad City attempted 41 shots on goal. Huntsville tried 34. Billy Gerard took the loss with 35 out of 40 saves. Penalty minutes were once again even on both sides with 9 apiece.
Time now for the Huntsville Havoc Pick of the Pack, a weekly spotlight.
Head coach Stuart Steffen.
This week we'll do Craig McCabe, number 63, back for his 3rd year now. Each year he's kind of improved, and we're expecting a lot from him this year. Again, kind of taking on more of a leadership role within the group too. So far he's got up to a good start there. I think he's got 2 goals early on in the year, and he's been playing big minutes for us early in the year here. And again, I think he's kind of picked up where he left off from last year too. You know, he's been really solid for us defensively, and then contributing on the offensive side too, and getting a little more opportunity on the power play as well. So kind of expect Caber to be a physical presence out there, hard to play against, good shutdown defenseman, and then obviously, you know, he's able to join the rush as well and help us provide some offense. So it's been a good start to the year for Caber, and just looking forward to him continuing to get better and, you know, having a really good season this year for us.
The Reekin Havoc podcast will be right back.
One of the worst feelings you can have is that of being stranded. Well, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair makes that a thing of the past, with 24/7 towing services and roadside assistance in the northern Alabama and southern Tennessee areas. But that's not all. They also offer truck and trailer repair, mobile welding, brake service and repair, new and used tires, and other major and minor repairs. Their name says it all, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. For 24/7 response, call 497-8234. That's 497-8234. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair.
My name is Joel, and I came to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital in December of 1987 to be treated for osteosarcoma, which is bone cancer. We didn't know anything about St. Jude. We didn't know what they meant, or that, you know, when we got here, what we would do, how it would be taken care of. And when we arrived, we found out that my family wasn't going to have to pay for any of my treatment, not for my medicine, not for travel, not for housing, not for food. St. Jude was going to cover all that. St. Jude supported me in every way, from, you know, taking that financial burden off my parents to making sure that all of my family was included in this time. St. Jude literally means everything to me. I get to go home to my family tonight. I get to cook dinner for them. That's what you're giving. You are giving us everything by supporting St. Jude. So thank you so much.
Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
For those returning from military service, the transition back to civilian life isn't always easy. Retired Marine Gunnery Sergeant Bill Cook talks about still serving veterans.
The mission of still serving veterans is to serve and honor veterans and their families by empowering them to build meaningful lives. And we do that through connecting to fulfilling careers, getting the benefits they deserve, or the services that they need. We have never charged anybody anything for our services. A group of business leaders in town felt there was a need to help the seriously wounded make that transition back into civilian life. Employment services, VA benefits, and connections to other community services. That's what we do. If you're a veteran and you need help, please get a hold of us. Go to that website, ssv.org, and you can find out pretty much anything you need to know about still serving veterans.
In Huntsville, call 256-883-7035.
Hey, this is Phil Daigle, and you're listening to the Reekin Havoc podcast.
Austin Alger retains his team and league points and goals lead with 12 and 7 respectively. He shares the Havoc assists lead at 5 with Gio Procopio, which puts them at number 2 and 3 in the SPHL. Ryan Wilson is tied for the top spot in wins in the SP with 4. Cole Reginato has collected 28 penalty minutes to pace the team and league. This Friday, Huntsville will travel to Evansville and come back on Sunday as they start a 5-game home stretch, beginning with the Veterans game against Birmingham. The Havoc Booster Club's Teddy Bear collection is underway for the Teddy Bear Toss at the Thanksgiving game to benefit Toys for Tots. For more information on how to donate, contact Booster Club President Tanya Ozanik via the Booster Club Facebook page or go to havocboosters.org. The Havoc is giving away an ice suite for the upcoming season. Go to HuntsvilleHavoc.com to the Fan Zone tab and click on Ice Suite Giveaway. The official Game Puck Club has been announced. $299 gets you every specialty puck from this season, plus 4 mystery signed pucks. For more information, go online to HavocGear.com. All Havoc tickets are digital and can be accessed through a mobile device. Go online to HuntsvilleHavoc.com and under the Tickets tab, click on Mobile Ticketing. Keep in mind, too, that the VBC is a cashless venue. Concession stands or bars will not accept cash, and Chuck-a-Puck purchase is only available online. Go to the Fan Zone tab at HuntsvilleHavoc.com and click on Auctions Powered by Dash. Be aware of the VBC's clear bag only policy for Havoc games. This includes no clutch purses, fanny packs, and diaper bags. Exceptions to the policy will be made for all medically necessary items after proper inspection. For more information, plus a list of prohibited items, go to HuntsvilleHavoc.com and under the Fan Zone tab, click Security. Remember, if you're a season ticket holder, doors will open at 5:30 p.m. and remain open until puck drop. You can enter through the doors in the hallway adjacent to the Havoc front office and VBC box office.
Join the Huntsville Havoc Booster Club and help support the team and staff and promote the sport of hockey in Huntsville. Go online to havocboosters.org for more information.
In June of 2005, our twin girls were delivered, Melissa and Ann Catherine, and they were born 14 weeks early.
Amy and Chris George talk about the Melissa George Neonatal Memorial Fund.
They both weighed less than 2 pounds. Ann Catherine was 115 and Melissa was 1'9". Melissa lived for a couple of hours, but all of the medical technology in the world just could not have saved her, and she passed away while she was in the NICU. Chris realized pretty early that God had given us a platform that we could use to try to help people. So Chris and I started the Melissa George Neonatal Memorial Fund at Huntsville Hospital.
To know that Melissa's name is living on, her legacy continues, and I think that was very important to Amy and I, is why the fund is named after her. Because for 7 weeks, Melissa fought so that Aunt Catherine would have a chance to live. And I think that we wouldn't be doing her name any justice if we didn't carry on, because we know we wanted to honor her and honor her legacy. And the community, Huntsville Havoc, the community in Huntsville itself, they've rallied around that. And it's been a wonderful support system for us. And I think for a lot of families, too, when they see total strangers that are giving.
We're online at HuntsvilleHospitalFoundation.org. Click on the Melissa George Neonatal Memorial Fund, and you can give that way.
There's no donation that's too small, and every dollar is just as important as the next one. And if you're giving, then we understand you're giving because you care. And that's what's important, is that we've learned over the years that people give because they care.
And you can volunteer. If you're interested in that, you can click on the volunteer tab to fill out an application. We are grateful for any type of support, because we know that once we pull those dollars together, we can do big things.
For more information on the Melissa George Neonatal Memorial Fund, visit HuntsvilleHospitalFoundation.org.
For tickets, official Huntsville Havoc merchandise, and more, go to HuntsvilleHavoc.com. Visit our website at ReekinHavoc.com. Look for us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and Threads. And listen, follow, and subscribe to the Reekin Havoc podcast on your favorite platform to keep up with the only weekly podcast covering the Huntsville Havoc, the Reekin Havoc podcast.